What is the biggest, most transformative piece of equipment that we are bringing to Bird Island? Stay tuned to find out.
We've got it started. Hear that water? Just the tiniest bit of smoke to start, eh? And then not much after.
One of the reasons is because the flames themselves are at the height of it. Once the flames are down low at the base, they will burn twice.
I do feel though like it's nice to see a fire. And so I feel like we should be sitting high like we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a good idea. Okay, now this is what we mean by no smoke. Look at that. That is so neat. That is no smoke at all because it's all being eaten.
Oh no.
What?
My wiener. Look at fully wrecked.
They're good when they're correct.
I don't think it's good for you though.
Look it. Cute, huh? Oh, honey. Sorry. Hurt you so.
Oh. Yeah. And get the foot fixed off.
You want a little wiener with your mustard? Oh, honey.
Oh, yeah.
What's the matter? You did it again?
I just keep forgetting that it's hot. Like, there's only so much stupidity a person's allowed to exhibit, right? Before you should be called from the earth.
Eat your num-nums. Eat your num-nums. They're right there for you.
Have dinner, honey. Have some dinner.
Come on, eat your num-nums.
Something trying to throw it for some reason. Did you make them mad?
Well, she wanted to eat the sand.
Wow.
What did you hear about?
Do you hear something?
She was barking at a fishing boat that had a dog in it last night. They were going back and forth. Dogs in the boat were barking and her. It's like they're having some kind of conversation.
Yeah. How are you doing? You haven't seen you since last year. You still with my wild Holm? I see you got a lot of freedom there now. Maybe I could stop by and visit.
Oh, that's so tasty, honey. Nothing like mustard, eh? I love mustard so much.
Yep, that's my favorite.
I love it. And yet, really, it's not that good of a taste. I don't know what it is that I love, but I'm a more vinegary, mustardy type.
Determined not to burn these ones. The last ones were like 2 lumps of coal.
And you ate them anyhow?
I can't. I hate waste. I hate wasting anything. I'm obsessive about it.
You are so. Oh. It's such a great quality
What is?
to not be wasteful.
Oh. What? I stopped turning it for 1 second.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Did it burn again?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Totally roasted.
We're going in for a real supply run because we didn't have room on our way
No, we didn't.
to actually get everything that we need for the season. So we are going to come back with a load. Thank goodness we're taking the trailer. Now's the time to do it. You know? Oh, that road's going to be brutal.
Let's focus on getting the solar up tomorrow. That sound like a plan?
I thought we were going tomorrow.
Maybe we can get the solar up in the morning.
Yeah.
We thought about maybe getting up really early, right?
Yes. We could do the inside of the cabin tonight. Don't really about wood.
You don't mind, honey? I'd rather not.
No?
It'll be too late, so I want to
Okay.
get up early.
Okay.
Can't really stay up late to get up early.
No.
You know what we have to do tomorrow?
What?
You have to bring the mackerels.
Yeah. I know. I have to do that too. How hard is that going to be to do?
There's no wind first thing, right?
Yeah, not until 10.
Okay, so let's do it first thing in the morning. It's gonna be the sketchiest load you've ever done.
Oh no. Honestly?
Just getting it on the barge. That birch needs to be able to pick it up. Didn't tip over it.
What about lifting it up too high though? To get onto the barge. That worries me.
It does. Worries me a bit. I'm trying to figure out which way to do it. Whether we drive it on? I think I have to drive it on. Otherwise it may tip forward if I try to back it on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What we might have to do is get really slow and use ratchet straps to stop Pepper from tipping over.
Yeah.
And it might just go okay. I'm just trying to think about.
We've been so fortunate that we've made it here with such a big load. And right now,
What's unreal? How we loaded that food last day.
yeah.
On top of the boat.
Yeah, I mean, who would have ever believed?
So that we're clear, we're going to bring the tractor in and then we'll tarp it and just strap it up, put it away for safekeeping. Oh, so nice.
I think this is a good spot for a fire. And it's perfectly safe because of the sand all around.
Yeah.
There's nothing around that could catch anything. And the sparks, even if they flew a tiny bit, they just land on the sand or the water. And we don't really have any trees anymore here, so
No, it's a good spot.
really good spot. Do you know what that thing is that I'm looking at?
I can't tell from here. It's probably a beaver. Looks like just a head, eh?
Yeah. So, we're back at the boat launch. We're picking up our big special package right there. And Ryan says this could be the trickiest load we've had yet. We seem to have a lot of tricky loads. This one could be a big one. It's right there. You can probably already see the problem. Got to get it onto here with Pepper. And
Excuse me, honey.
do you see that up there? There's a storm coming. Tiny bit of blue sky, but over where we are, not so much. And out there, because we always keep track of the wind and everything, the wind is going to pipe up in a few minutes, like really go. So that's the other concern. I'm sure you can see where we're coming from today. We'll see how it all pans out.
With calm waters and no rain, conditions are ideal to attempt this lift.
Okay, that first entry was so sketchy that we actually have to pull it back out and try it again. We're going to try and come in a little deeper because we're going to be grounded, and he actually barely made it off that ramp this time.
Pepper did a wheelie.
Yeah. See, it's quite shallow there, hey? And then goes relatively steep. So we're going to come in right here. He's just going to reposition the boat and come in here.
Setting the barge at the right angle to the shore is critical. This will be an awkward move, and all the planes of travel need to be lined up as best as possible to avoid an accident.
So he's just got to tie up the boat.
This is a lot better angle.
Yeah.
Let's just hope I can make it down this hill here.
Yeah, the hill's a little bit steep here, but not, I mean, it doesn't even look steep here, but it really is. There's just a bit of a drop off right there. Here we go. Sketchy, sketchy load. Yes, better than I thought. Should we take the wood off? It could roll onto you. This wood.
I don't think so.
You gotta lift it up. There you go.
Don't worry about it being level. This is safe because I don't want this to tip forward. I want the weight as close to this boat as possible. I'm just wondering how high I'm off the ground.
4 inches there and a foot there. Maybe. Okay. Starting to tip forward.
This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Backing the barge up the ramps with a super heavy downhill load dangling off the front of Pepper. I needed to back down the hill to the ramps, and there was no way I could safely spin Pepper 180 degrees on this slope. So driving forward up the ramps was never going to happen. When we get to the other side, the load will be correctly positioned for me to simply travel straight off the barge and up that steep earth ramp. Crossing my fingers.
Opal, come. Opal, come, honey. Come back. Good girl. Sit. Stop.
Yeah, I felt the bow come up. I can't tell until I lift the ramps up, so I have to do that first.
Okay, I'll come over there.
You almost went in the water.
Twisting to the left now a bit. We have to deal with the truck, don't we?
Okay. I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
So now Ryan has a really heavy load here. These batteries are unbelievable. They're like 100 pounds each, and he has to try and take them on the barge. You have to be very careful. Be so careful. He's going to be one tired boy tonight. When we get to the island, we're just completely exhausted.
Which way, the Mustang? This way?
Yeah. Looks as though we might be grounded, but he thinks he can wiggle it free. It's not doing it. You might have to just move Pepper back a little bit. Come, Opal. Come away, please. Opal, come. Come away here. Okay. Come over here. Nope, not there. Not there. Here. There you go. I think if we distribute the weight to the back.
We're floating.
Here. There you go.
I saw the bow come up. I think we're floating.
Do you want me to try it? Let's see. What? Okay, that was so incredibly sketchy right now. I couldn't even film it. It was just too dangerous. So we've had help from the shore, people coming in with their boat, telling us how it was going to go, and that was really, 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 really tough. Here we go. Now it's going out on the open water with this load positioned this way, which is quite shocking. I'm too scared to even go over on that side, so I can't walk over there for fear it'll be the tipping point. But literally, I felt like we might tip that time.
Yeah. No word, honey. No, it never happened.
Well, it's happened. I've seen videos where it's happened. I mean, there's no reason why it wouldn't happen with bad distribution. That's the boat that launched. Heading out to sea, all of us. Oh no. Look at these waves.
Went straight through.
Good idea.
Everything's okay.
You did really well. Which part?
Floating. Getting it down the hill.
You did really, really well.
Figuring out where to start.
Yeah. Yeah, you did amazing, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Well, we did it together, but that was our sketchiest one for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh. So we made the voyage with this really, really sketchy load. And now it is going to be tricky getting off here. You see that ramp area there is very steep. And he had a hard time with the ramp area at the boat dock, and it wasn't near that steep. Oh, honey, how? Look at it.
Look at what, sweetie?
Look at how steep it is.
Yeah. Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking for him. So what's your plan?
My plan is to ground it.
To ground it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that when we're coming off the barge, it won't sink.
Right. Okay.
Are the ramps up high enough for me to ground it?
I would say so.
You think so?
You might want to put them up a bit higher, but they look fairly high to me. I mean, they're not high. They're pretty level, actually.
Well, level's good.
Okay, then try it. What? Uh-oh. Oh dear, I always get nervous when I hear uh-oh.
Boat came off.
The boat came off?
Yeah, it came off the back.
Do you want me to get it?
Please.
Oh.
It's that rope down at your feet there with the red in it. Okay, I'm coming in.
You're coming in at a real angle, though.
I'm going to be correcting.
Okay. So this will probably ground us, but it's okay. You might be grounded now.
I'm grounded. That wasn't my most graceful.
The sky is starting to get stormy clouds. It made it across. We're on shore. That in itself is a feat, I think. Are you going to leave it to the side?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the way we normally look. Coming down here. This just seems to be getting a bit worse because the wind now is blowing from that direction, which it doesn't normally. Shoot.
Yeah, I'll have to try to straighten this out a little better.
Coming. It's coming. Nice work. Okay, so we're going to be up against another challenge, and that's getting this load off the barge. And here we go. I wondered if it might be best to take the tarp off the load just because it's getting in the way and we really can't see the ends and the bottom.
Let's do it.
Might help. Now Ryan, here's a thought. If this doesn't work like this, why don't we open the whole thing up and take it off in pieces?
Yeah. I would have to spin it around on the barge.
What if there's smaller pieces that we could manage? The thing is that we don't know what's under the packaging. We don't know how it's configured. So that's one of the problems we have. I think the rain might be coming. It's an 80% chance today. And I feel like I just felt a little drop. But it seems to be holding off even though the clouds are quite dark. Kind of from all angles. And the wind is blowing. So I'm glad that we got in before the wind turned too fierce. And you know, a huge catastrophe would be dropping that in the middle of the lake and not being able to retrieve it. But if anything happened now, everything is retrievable, at least at this point. It's just, it may be immovable too, is the thing. After this is done, Ryan wants to work on solar. And then we have our biggest trip planned to our service center because we do need to get all of our groceries and everything else that we want for the summer, really. But that we did not have room to bring in the first time from our home base.
Oh boy.
It's a big job, eh, honey?
I'm pretty nervous about it.
Are you? Okay, that's what it looks like. Now, what does it look like inside? Oh, the whole top there is actually caved in. Are you gonna do it?
Okay. I want to be able to see your hand above the crate, and you go like this, and then like that when I'm high enough, okay? And then like that when I'm past it. See if we can get this off.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Tell me when I'm gonna hit that post.
You're gonna hit it. You're very close. Can you level it at all? Keep coming. Keep coming. You're doing good. You're doing well. Good job. Keep coming.
So far, so good. This lift is at the limit of Pepper's safe lifting capacity. I don't want to tip forward. That's why I have the ramps positioned at a slight incline to the shore. The number one safety rule is to always keep your load to the uphill side of the direction of travel.
You're doing really good. You're doing excellent.
Thank you. Can you just watch the front for me?
I am.
I want to be only a couple inches off the ground.
You're way, way higher off the ground. You're like 4 feet off the ground. Okay, keep coming. Now, once you hit the ramp, you're going to be close. So keep it there for a bit and just creep. I can't see your tracks. Can you?
I'm good with the tracks. Can you watch your front, please?
I am.
Having a spotter for this lift is absolutely critical, and positioning the load uphill is necessary to keep the center of gravity towards the rear, which helps prevent teetering or worse.
You may want to pull up just a little bit because you're coming close to the hill.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
A little bit. A little bit. Up, up.
These barge ramps have a pretty aggressive bevel at the shore end, which causes Pepper to lean forward even without a load. So hovering just above the ground and moving very slowly will minimize the potential for damage should Pepper actually tip forward.
Am I off the ground?
Well, just barely. Okay, now good. No, you're on the ground. Up.
My wheels are off the back.
Can't you pull up? Can you pull it up though? Oh wow. If you pull it up, you'll center back. If you pull this up, you'll tip back.
No, I'll tip forward.
If you pull this up, you'll go back. You'll go back. There you go. There you go. Good job.
Okay, Pepper has moved beyond that front bevel now, and the front of the tracks are now solidly on the uphill plane.
I want to be really close to the ground, honey.
You're close. Come down.
I'll feel a lot more secure once Pepper's tracks are completely clear of the ramps.
What? Okay, keep going. Go down. Wow. Oh my goodness. Pepper, you're a hero. Pull it up. There you go. I have to yell like that or else you won't hear me.
Well, the hard part is over. Getting on and off that barge is always the most dangerous part of any logistics move.
Oh man. That was amazing.
Whoa, that crate has seen better days. It sure has come a long ways.
Go past this thing.
Yeah, it's too high up. That thing is too high. Just go in front of it.
I can't. How much higher do I have to go?
About 4 inches. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're past it. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Honey, we did it.
You did it.
I have to put logs under it.
Oh my word, Ryan, that was so slick.
Look at that incline.
But it's like it wasn't hard for it. That machine just went right up with no problem.
Yeah, it did the job.
Pepper was just a hero.
I can't believe that little Pepper can lift so much weight.
I can't either. And we need that kind of weight lifted, you know?
I think this will be the biggest load, or heaviest load we've ever had to lift.
Really?
We'll ever have to lift, yeah.
We'll ever have to as well. This thing is massive. It can fit 15 solar panels on it, if you can believe that.
This will be an epic build. We will attempt to construct a massive solar array capable of holding 420 square feet of solar panels. That's over twice as big as our tiny cabin. When combined with our solar array shed, our total solar power generation will enable us to charge both battery banks from 0 to full charge in just 5 hours.
Low and steady, hey honey?
Low and steady wins the race.
To put that into perspective, we should only need 5 hours of sun every 3 weeks in order to keep the batteries charged over the winter. Now that's amazing. But before we can even begin, we will need to clear a site for the array and construct a gigantic foundation that'll need 12 yards of reinforced concrete.
This was the most epic load we've ever had.
It's not like we can simply call a couple of cement trucks either. But we have a plan. This is truly a massive undertaking.
I'm thinking this crate wasn't completely put together with the greatest of, well, I mean, look at how tiny those nails are. And that's keeping this big, huge machine in here. Just pop, 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 pop. All the nails have popped off it.
You may be wondering why we decided to take on such a massive solar power project. Well, I can think of 6 good reasons. Number 1, our power needs will continue to grow as we build out the infrastructure for our island homestead. So we are, to a degree, future-proofing our energy production. Number 2, with fixed panels, energy production ramps up, peaks for a few minutes, then spends the rest of the day declining. With a dual-axis tracker, the panels move with the sun, tracking it across the sky at the optimal angle. This allows peak energy production for hours. Number 3, in the winter, the panels will sense a snow buildup and go vertical, thus shedding the snow. Number 4, in high winds, the panels will lay flat, horizontal to the wind. This means super strong winds will actually have nothing to push over. Number 5, at the end of the day, the tracker will go to sleep and lay horizontal. In the morning, it will wake up with the sun and follow it all day long like a loyal puppy dog. Number 6, and perhaps this is the most important reason of all, it's just a super cool thing to have. Remember when we started with only a portable charger? Well, check this out to see how far we've come.